So you think you can handle van life, do ya?
Now, don't get us wrong. We are team van life for life. But it's certainly not easy. Honestly, I think I'm just done.
Yeah, this life is not for everyone. Sure, you get to go to the most beautiful places and you have all this freedom to roam as you please.
Yeah, but then sometimes you gotta poop in a hole. Other times you're sleeping in a Walmart parking lot, or hell, a Cracker Barrel, wherever.
Yeah, it's a lot to handle for anyone. It's a lot to handle for us some days.
Yeah, that's for sure, and we've been on the road for years. So here are our top 5 reasons why you can't handle van life.
Let us know in the comments if you think you can deal with this.
Number 1, radical self-reliance. Yo, damn man, it smells so bad in here. I was trying to figure it out. You will not believe where this mouse has ended up. It's in a bucket of our piss.
It's in the toilet!
So you're gonna have to deal with all your own literally. Pee, poop, water, trash, everything. You don't have those city luxuries anymore where you can just take your trash bin out and pull it out to the street and have someone pick it up for you. Now you have to find trash bins when you're out getting gas or wherever the case may be. And then of course, the biggest one is you have to deal with your own waste. That is probably one of the hardest things to deal with most of the time, unless you have a composting toilet like us, which makes it somewhat relatively easier. You have to go and find your own water at numerous locations, and sometimes it's easy. Sometimes, most of the time, it's actually not that easy. You know, when you're in Baja, you get to hook up a hose and go right into your water tank. Whenever you're in mainland Mexico, you don't have that luxury. You actually have to go to a water location, fill up a jug, and hopefully you have a gravity-fed water system that allows you to pour your water into your water tank. Man, that alone takes probably 45 minutes. So, radical self-reliance. That's a big one.
Number 2, you live outside with all of the beauty of nature, but also all of the bugs, all of the dirt, all of the wild animals. The rat is back. Look, got into the onion. You're gonna touch it now.
I don't want to touch it. I don't do well with these.
Oh God. Oh. And of course, the weather. And Mother Nature does not play. She is heavy metal. And you get to learn how to flow with it real quick. Just got back from our hike in the hot spring and our bathing suit is a little frozen.
That is crazy. It is so cold.
Because if you're in very cold temperatures, like we were in -20 in Wyoming in winter, and granted we chose that life and did it for a while because we were having fun, but all of our pipes froze. What you doing?
Oh, well, I just got out of Wyoming.
Look at this ice!
Oh, man.
This once was a shower. Now it's part of the igloo life.
Yeah, Wyoming got the best of us in some cases.
We didn't, so our sink wouldn't work. None of our water systems worked. We had to use a salad bowl and basically a jug of water that we had to refill every day in order to have water. And it just was freezing cold on top of that. And then we've been in really hot conditions too, where it's been like the opposite, and there's just no reprieve from the heat, and you're sweating for days, and the van becomes just like a sauna hot box. And you have to worry about your dog with that too. Like, it just becomes a lot to handle. And not a lot of people, I think, love nature as much as they think they do as when you're living in it.
Sometimes there's sunshine, and sometimes there's rain.
A lot of
rain. A lot of rain here in Chiapas. A lot of rain. No, Bernie. Nope. You stay in there. Back up. Get out of here.
When you're living in it, it's like a little different. So that can get really tough. And Mother Nature, man, she is incredible, but she is not to be played with.
And number 3, you're constantly on the move. You're never really sitting still in one spot. And when you do load up, as they say, you get all your water, all your snacks, all your food, whatever. Like that pretty much only lasts you maybe about 10 days. Now, there are times when you can stretch it to 2 weeks. But unless you have another set of wheels, you have to always pack up your home and always go on the move. So, and it's like an earthquake every time you drive in here, you know? But definitely that makes it really, really difficult whenever you are living the van life deal, because then you have different levels of your camp set up too. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, that makes it really difficult, is constantly being on the move.
Number 4, you have to give up a lot.
Ooh, look at all that stuff. What you say? You getting ready to get rid of everything?
Does anybody want any of this?
Well, we're almost done though. We've made a lot of progress.
I know, you're like, oh yeah, minimalism, it's gonna be great. We're gonna downsize and have a smaller space and less things, and it's gonna be so freeing. And it is, but you have to give up so much more than just material things.
What are you doing right now?
Boiling snow because we don't have any water because it's too cold and everything's frozen. I'm gonna get in the pot myself if I can.
Say it's cold outside!
There's a lot of comforts that you have to give up. All your modern luxuries, you can just say goodbye to them, like having consistent air conditioning, having consistent heat, having consistent water, having consistent anything that you're used to just having. This town seems to have daily power outages, so we still haven't been able to get gas, and it looks like it's about to rain, so day 2 is already off to another great start.
Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way here in Mexico.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. You have to give up a lot more than just space and material things. And you don't realize it until you're already in the middle of it. So that can be a lot to handle. It's not just giving up your shoe collection, y'all. Like, van life it requires sacrifice, but you get so much in return. It really is like the less you have, somehow you get more in return kind of vibe.
Last but not least, number 5. It gets lonely out here on the road. I mean, you're going to miss your friends, your family, your community, which makes it extremely difficult to do this on the long term. And Lord knows I really miss hosting parties and events. Like, you can't really do that sort of stuff when you're on the road. Like, that makes it really difficult for road warriors like us.
All right, there you have it. What do y'all think? Is van life worth it? Think you can handle this? Let us know in the comments.
We think it's worth it for sure. But give us a follow. Come along on the journey with us as we head south to Argentina.
Yep, we're driving the full Pan American Highway.
Yeah. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace out.
Peace out.